I found a hidden camera that my stepdad put in my room while he and my mother went camping, so I reported him to the police and exposed him to the family. I am 16 years old. My stepdad installed a surveillance camera outside my window to scan our backyard while he, my mother, and my 2 younger brothers go camping. I couldn't go on the trip because I had work, so I stayed home to babysit and feed our animals. My stepdad recently installed new cameras outside, so I didn't see anything wrong with him positioning one outside my window. I came to find out the very next day. I had my boyfriend stay over, and he found that the surveillance camera running from outside my window and into my room was being powered by one of those spy camera power blocks. For context, my relationship with my stepdad hasn't always been the best, and we tend to butt heads a lot. He's said many questionable things in the past that I've written off because he's my dad, and I would never think he intended to be inappropriate or harmful. He's been in my life since I was 8 years old. Of course, I'm second-guessing everything now that I've found this camera. It was positioned to point directly at my bedroom door from the far wall, so it has a direct view of my entire room, which I change in. I tried desperately to rationalize it and thought it was maybe a mistake, like he grabbed the wrong charger box, or maybe he was just trying to look for intruders. But really, there is no excuse for putting a camera in my bedroom. The camera even had an SD card on it. I'm beyond devastated. My stepdad even suggested I invite my boyfriend over while they're gone so I have someone here, which is something he would never do, considering he's made it clear before that he doesn't want him over when no one is home because he doesn't want us fucking in his home. My boyfriend and I will review the SD card to see if anything is on it. I'm at a complete loss at bringing this up to my mom. I confided in my aunt and uncle since they live close by, and they have supported me by conversing with my mom about it. This whole situation is extremely upsetting. I at least have some family to support me as I navigate this, but I don't even know how to bring this up to my mom. This is going to change everything. She had my 5-year-old half-brother with him. My mind is racing with the consequences this will have on our family. Update 1. I don't want to make a whole new thread since I want to make a new update when my parents get back Monday, but I want to thank everyone for all the advice. I went to the police station tonight and filed a police report, and turned on the spy camera with the SD card. The officer said this is a serious offense, and I will likely get an investigator's call early next week due to the severity of the situation. I plan on telling my mother about the police report after we talk about this on Monday, with my aunt and uncle present. This was the hardest thing I ever had to do, but whatever this was, it ended with me. I hope I can get justice for myself and any other victims who may have been violated by him, since this will be heavily investigated, and the officer said it will likely be looked into further. I'm hanging on by a thread, but the support I have is what's keeping me together. I'm staying with my boyfriend tonight to keep out of the house. Update 2. It's the next morning, and once my boyfriend wakes up we're going back to my house today to look for any more secret cameras so I can submit it for more evidence. I'm iffy about searching my parents' room for more evidence, as he likely has a hidden camera in there to see me do it. Still on the fence about having a police officer search the house. If I do, I'll be sure to update you after I'm finished and in a safe place. My aunt has offered to come with me to help me with my search. Again, thank you, everyone, for the support. I'm trying my best to do this right and get as much done with the time I have left. I'm mentally and emotionally drained, but I'll be seeking resources once all of this is said and done. Update 3. I probably won't be able to update for a few days since today is the day I talked to my mom, but I just wanted to share the plan I made and my hopes for what will happen today. After talking with my aunt, uncle, boyfriend, and cousin, a civil lawyer, I've decided to speak to my mom separately from my stepdad. Most likely, I'll have her meet me somewhere outside of our home. I'll have my aunt with me, and this is where I'll explain everything to her. The camera, past uncomfortable experiences I've had with my stepdad that I originally brushed off because he was my dad, video footage of him deliberately setting it up and angling it, and footage of me in my room. I'm praying she understands why I had to go to my aunt instead of her, considering she was not in town, and I was worried for her safety if I told her what happened. I'm hoping that my aunt and her being away from my stepdad prevent her from reacting out of anger, searching for him, and escalating the situation then and there, and I hope my aunt can provide some support for her. I'm prepared for her to go through the same processes I went through, such as reasoning and denial, but with the evidence, there's no possible way she can deny it. I'm preparing myself for the worst. I just hope to be strong for her and support her as this hits her like it did me. I will not be returning home or facing him today. My boyfriend will be on standby to pick up my brothers if needed, since my aunt has offered for them to stay with us so my mom can talk to my stepdad without them there. I'll ask my mom to meet me and, of course, not tell my stepdad about the circumstances. Maybe she can tell him she's going to the grocery store. I don't want him getting any hints that she could be meeting with me. I know I've said it a lot, but I truly appreciate the support system I have with my family and here, too. This has been a nightmare, but hearing everyone's stories about this, which proves it's way too common, is helping me get through this and pushing me to do the right thing. Not only am I a victim in this, but my boyfriend as well, and God knows who else. Update, I don't think I can share many other details until this ball starts rolling with a police report. I just know that I am safe, and I have been very busy the past few days with apartment hunting, working, and attempting to heal. Most of you may have guessed it, but my stepdad got to my mom before I could. You can kind of assume how that's been going. I promise that once the investigation starts and my mom finds out about it, I'll be here sharing more of what happened. I don't want to remove my post in case someone else may be going through the same thing and needs the support of you guys, as shown in my comments. I appreciate everyone rooting for me, and am sorry that my mother isn't on my side right now. I've been focusing on myself more since the conversation and trying to make the most of the situation. On the bright side, I've been able to hang out with my cousin, who helps keep my mind off things. I'm doing my best and will update you when it feels right. Last update, it's been a while. I never thought my post from a little over a year ago would reach so many people, and I'm so thankful for all the support Reddit has given me. A lot of you probably want to hear that my boyfriend and I got justice for what my mother's husband did to us. I wish I could say we did, but given our crappy police system and outside factors, we have not. I keep contact with my brothers and mom, but contact is now severely limited because of the situation. It pains me not to be able to see my younger brothers like I used to, but honestly, it isn't my choice, and I've come to accept it. My mother is still with him and continuing to isolate herself from her family. I know many of you are rooting for me and wishing me nothing but the best, so I'll update you on my personal growth. My boyfriend and I moved in together. I graduated from nursing school, and I started my new job last month. We have been trying to heal from what happened and growing our relationship. We're planning a trip together soon. I'm still surrounded by some amazing friends and family who have been our rocks through this and helped us cope with everything.